Hey, it's Don Noble and
Greg McCoy
from Notakoi Games, and today we're going to talk a little bit about some of the new updates and features we've added to Heckpoint.
360 aiming!
Yes, it is really nice. So, one of the reviewers had suggested that we do something like maybe Contra-like aiming, where you could aim at angles or something like that, and we're like, hey, why not go ahead and just give it full control, like 360 degrees? So, what we did is we wanted to try to do it with the arms, but we'd have to kind of backtrack everything because the game was built very much like Risk of Rain or Broforce, where you fired left or right.
That's a lot of animation.
Yeah, so going through 12 characters and dozens of animations and fixing all that stuff, our programmer Jadan came up with a brilliant idea about using a swivel point like a shoulder cannon behind the character. And we're like, well, yeah, because Predator, right? Awesome. Let's do that. So we did, and took a little finagling, and let's, I guess, take a look at it here in action with Sergeant Graves and Glitch City.
Anytime.
Oh, yeah. I do believe Greg is using the mouse to aim around here.
Yeah, we're still working on the controller to get it fine-tuned because we don't want people to think that the controller is lesser than a mouse and keyboard, which, you know.
Yeah, the controls for the mouse are damn near perfect for aiming. The controller we need a little bit more tweaking on, but that's all coming along. We should, I would think, be finished around Monday or Tuesday from the airing of this video. So, but as you can see here, you can have your shoulder cannon. It redirects the projectile from your main blaster and turns it and converts it into your shoulder cannon, so you can aim it all directions. And it's just it just adds so much to your tactics in the game, so you can be able to aim and pinpoint.
And have no fear, you can still use your specials as normal, but it just changes your primary attack to being able to do 360. And as you'll see here, it also works with any of the gun mods we have made for it as well. I like the shotgun, so that's what I'm going to show you.
I typically run with the MZR8, the pulse rifle. So, so essentially what you could do is what I like to do in my character is I like to put on the MZR8, which is like a beam weapon, and then put on a proc of like the grenade shot, and then put on the shoulder cannon, and those are three of my slots taken up out of my possible 8. But I'm firing a beam that cuts through stuff that also has a chance to fire a grenade.
Something I also forgot to mention was that some special abilities will also be determined by the 360 aiming because they're projectiles that you fire.
Yeah, so it's really nice just finding different ways to set up your character. And also something that we've added to this is when you play with controller now, your L2 button also turns into a jump.
Your left trigger, essentially.
Yeah. Your left trigger will turn into a jump, and we removed the cost for jump while you're in midair. So if beforehand it was very expensive to start to kind of like Flappy Bird around. Now it's a little bit smoother on players where we're not trying to penalize you so much because we realize the game is already fairly hard and we don't want to make it any harder on you.
And it can be a challenge just trying to remember, so.
Right, there's a lot of stuff going on. All right, that's it, guys.
Thank you. Have a good one. We love you, remember that.